Hello everybody! Welcome back to a new episode of my Wario 3 replay. So, we are starting with X6 East Grutter. Oh, isn't this a new level? Yeah, I think it's one of the new ones. Well, basically here you have to destroy all of these blocks using the barrel. You don't have to worry if you accidentally get rid of the barrel, if you charge it or something like that, because as you can see, it respawns. Well, the same thing with pretty much all of the enemies in this place. That's why this place tends to get a little bit tricky. That was a good thing I actually didn't destroy all of the blocks, otherwise I would have been taken to the beginning of the stage. Yeah, ideally you would prefer to destroy the enemies and try not to move the camera so far away from the place, otherwise the enemies will automatically respawn. Yeah, that was a mistake, see? The idea is not to jump there, see, because the enemy won't respawn if you keep looking at the place, let's say. Actually, I don't have to go that way. You remember these frogs, I guess, from one of the first stages in the game. Of course, now that you have the S attack ability, you are able to move them up from platform to platform. You need to make him reach the top, because you will use this guy as a platform in order to get the gray key, which is the one you need. And now you need to set yourself on fire and precisely get rid of this frog again that respawns, as you can see. But you can kill him with the fire, and you need to do the exact same thing with the next guy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is a treasure that I already got previously. Another mistake with the recording, but only with this treasure. The next two will be completely new, let's say. I haven't played them yet, that's what I mean. Okay, next is E3, Castle of Illusions. In here, I have to get Grid Treasure, if I'm not mistaken. Usually the order is gray, red, green, and blue, but sometimes it can just skip from one color to a different one from the suggested order, or, it's not suggested, but the order that appears in the menu. So yeah, for this one, instead of red, which we haven't gotten yet, we have to get the green treasure. Well, we have to do the same procedure as we did the first time we played through this particular stage in order to get the gray treasure. Pressing switches, avoiding the zombie heads. But at some point you will have to do something different. By the way, this is where the green chest is. Well, basically in each of these doors in which you press the switches, there is a different... Okay, this is where I need to go. There is a different chest. I guess the big deal in this area, in particular, is to try to access different locations in order to get the keys, the respective keys, but the chests are relatively easy to get. Okay, I was trying to get that enemy lifted and, get to the next area. As you can see, I need to destroy those two blocks. Okay, I think I have an idea about, pressing certain switches or not pressing certain switches in order to, reach that enemy with no red blocks blocking my way. So I have to do the same. Kind of slow, but And I'm just guessing that's where the green key is. That was weird, I pressed it twice. I hit the switch twice in the same jump. Sometimes that shit happens. Okay, yeah, last time I just threw myself down, but this time I'm gonna press the switch once again, and then I'm gonna let myself fall. So I can go get that big bear, I assume. See? It doesn't matter. So now I can move to the next place. Oh yeah, there are some pillars used as a foreground. You have to be careful because some of them actually are like invisible platforms. For example, that pillar over there. There is a platform, but of course you cannot see it, so it can easily get you confused. And of course the enemies that you cannot see. There we go. Oops. There was no need to charge there, actually. And apparently enemies respawn. Okay, yeah. Simple jump does it. Okay, I have to use this guy as a platform. I got a key. Which one is it? Ah, it's the red one. It's not the one I needed. Okay. Guess I have to use this guy to destroy the blocks. Maybe I have to go up, but let me keep exploring the place. Remember, I'm just trying to find a key. I already know where the chests are. Oh, I cannot grab that guy. I thought I could. As you can see, it's a little tedious, but it's not too bad. Unfortunately, I cannot return through that wall. It's kind of tedious to go, you know, through the bottom parts. But that's out of the way. Okay, the point of that is to free this guy and let him hammer you, basically. Let me see what it is. It's probably the key I'm looking for. Oh, there it is, but I didn't make it in time, so yeah. I have to do this again, but of course making good jumps and try not to waste time making those aforementioned jumps. I also saw one of those big coins. I guess I'm gonna get it. I still needed to wait until I get back to normal. Okay, so all what I have to do now is to go back to the test. I will keep these places in mind anyway, whenever I need to go back, because at least I know where the red treasure is, I know where the key is, and of course all of these chests are relatively easy to access from each of these doors. I think this is where the red one is. It's up there, in fact. It will take it a look at due time, of course. I don't know when I'm supposed to be replaying. I have to go back to this place twice to get the red and blue treasures. Okay, here it is. Nothing else. So yeah, I mean, it was relatively simple. We just needed to, you know, press the switches a certain amount of times. So what am I getting there? Looks like dust. And it is dust, and that's the one that makes the tree open its mouth. So basically, that's, I think, the last treasure in the very first level of the game, out of the woods. Yeah, but I have to go get the blue treasure, and if I'm not mistaken, in that level you also fight a boss. That's where I remember. So we're gonna take a look. Of course, we can skip the rest of the level and go straight into the tree. It's very easy to identify. Oops. I think it's in this area. Talking about the tree. There it is. Oops. Okay, this sucks because I will... Oh, I couldn't make a jump. So maybe you are expected to burn those blocks at some point. I guess it's for getting more music coins. I don't see any other point. Alright. So I need to be fat and destroy all of these blocks. I think down there is where the chest is. I'm not that sure. So the idea is not to... You know, not to waste time. So ideally you should kill the caterpillars. Before they make a ball of yarn, you know, like they were trying to do right now. Okay, I need these birds in order to get up here. It's a little tedious. Have to destroy quite a few of these blocks. Okay, here is the enemy that makes you fat. I guess I'm doing this right away. Okay. I guess I made it. Oh, there are more blocks there. Shit. That's ass. So basically you have to do this twice? That's not really fair. Anyway. I guess I have to do it only once more. I guess the game actually wanted you to do it, you know, ideally in one attempt. Okay. Didn't take me too long to get back here, so... Actually, wanna... Whatever. I wanted the guy to move to the other side, but apparently he wasn't planning on doing that. Oh, don't tell me it's just for a coin. Really? Wow. I sure wasted my time. I sure did. Well, let's keep moving then. At the very top of the tree I should be fighting the boss. Oh yeah, but I still have to need the key. I mean, I still have to get the key. Remember, in order to get to the upper platform you need this, you know, to use the ability to jump higher on an enemy. Holding up while jumping at the same time. There it is. Okay. That's where the key is. Okay, there must be a way to get out of the tree from the side and get the key. Oh, just like that. Okay. Let me see if there is something else. Okay, guess I'm going for the key. Yeah, it will force me to backtrack anyway, so yeah, that fucking sucks. Wow, to the beginning? That's ass. Yeah, thankfully I am making progress. Imagine if I actually wasn't making progress. I think that happens when you fight the boss. It makes you backtrack quite a bit. I don't really remember how much, but yeah, it's annoying it regardless. Okay, back to the main room, or to the last room, I think. More annoying caterpillars, okay. Double kill. Okay. Sorry about that. Little editing required. So yeah, this is the last treasure of this level in particular, so we're getting there. Okay, basically these little attacks turn you into a ball of yarn. So of course you shouldn't touch them until they completely land. So you can grab them, throw them at the enemy. Well, you will see this step by step. Okay, some of these things won't ever land, as you can see, so you need to wait. They move randomly, so that's like the only problem. So yeah, it's gonna fall wherever you are, and then you have to use the ass attack. For some reason now it's not working. There it is. You have to do this 3 times, like pretty much the way of killing all of the bosses. And now he's gonna be shooting more of these things. Of course, there is less and less space to move around. There it is. I prefer to wait a couple of seconds and then start moving. Oh, come on! I'm using the hashtag. It's in the green part, not in the actual head, apparently. Okay. That's what sucks the most. I'm not able to make it and I have to wait. Okay, let's do this. Oh, really? Anyway, you're dead. And use the same little nets or strings, whatever, to get to the chest. Yeah, it took a while because I wasted a lot of time trying to break those donut blocks. It was a waste of time. So yeah, this is the 5th music box. So basically now I can go and fight the final boss and beat the game. The thing is, I am pretty much halfway through the game in terms of the actual amount of treasures. So that's why the game suggests you to go back to the temple, because that's where you fight the final boss. But we are not going to do that now. Of course, next time we're going to continue with the game. We are pretty much halfway through. So yeah, there's still a long way to go.